There's a certain electricity in the air whenever BMW unveils a new iteration of its vaunted 5 Series, and the 2026 model is no exception. Bridging the gap between tradition and innovation, this mid-size luxury sedan arrives equipped with an impressively diverse powertrain lineup, sophisticated comfort features, and the latest in driver assistance technology. Positioned squarely against rivals like the Mercedes-Benz E-Class and the Genesis G80, the new 5 Series stakes its claim by offering something for every kind of driver, from those who crave the measured efficiency of a mild hybrid 4-cylinder to enthusiasts eager for the spine-tingling thrust of a high-power electric drivetrain. But beyond the spec sheets and performance figures lies an unmistakable synergy between driver and machine, one that weaves together athleticism, refinement, and a dash of futuristic flair. At the entry point of the range sit the 530i and its all-wheel drive sibling, the 530i xDrive, each powered by a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine married to a mild hybrid system. This combination yields a spirited 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, figures that represent a noticeable uptick over the outgoing model and translate into real-world pep the moment you plant your foot. Mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, the rear-drive 530i rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a brisk 5.9 seconds, with the xDrive variant shaving a tenth off that time thanks to its enhanced traction. On the open road, this unit strikes an artful balance. It's eager enough to make highway mergers feel bold, yet refined enough that everyday cruising remains whisper quiet and composed. Even more, the mild hybrid setup offers an extra layer of smoothness, quietly harvesting energy during deceleration and feeding it back to help the engine launch more seamlessly from a standstill. Stepping up to the 540i xDrive delivers a more muscular heartbeat. Here, BMW drops in a 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6, augmented by its own mild hybrid assist, for a commanding 375 horsepower. That added grunt shaves the 0 to 60 sprint down to a spirited 4.5 seconds, effortlessly combining the kind of straight-line shove one expects from a performance sedan with enough polish to ensure passenger comfort never takes a backseat. The 6-cylinder's delivery is notably linear, unfurling torque with sculpted authority rather than an abrupt lurch, which makes merging or passing on 2-lane roads both effortless and confidence-inspiring. The 8-speed gearbox remains taut, seamlessly slipping cogs with the kind of precision that underlines BMW's reputation for transmission tuning, while the xDrive system deftly shuttles power between the axles so that traction and balance remain rock-solid in changing road conditions. Then come the models that truly embody BMW's vision of tomorrow, the i5 variants. The entry-level i5 eDrive 40 boasts an electric motor putting out 335 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, propelling the sedan from a standstill to highway speeds in roughly 5.7 seconds, fast enough to satisfy those who favor a more eco-minded approach without sacrificing pep. Yet it's the i5 M60 xDrive that commands the spotlight. With a staggering 590 horsepower and 586 pound-feet of torque on tap, it demolishes the 0 to 60 benchmark in just 3.7 seconds, delivering launch control-like thrust with the instant gratification only an electric powertrain can provide. Remarkably, these all-electric offerings also come with usable range. The eDrive 40 can cover an estimated 295 miles on a single charge, while the M60 musters around 256 miles before begging for a plug. Both variants incorporate regenerative braking calibrated to feel natural, blending the gentle capture of kinetic energy with just enough bite to let the driver modulate speed smoothly without sacrificing the seamlessness of the electric driving experience. Of course, raw power is only half the equation. Behind the wheel, the 2026 5 Series retains the nurturing yet dynamic character that has defined the model for decades. BMW's M Sport suspension, fitted as standard on most trims, treads the delicate line between composed ride quality and responsive body control. It soaks up highway imperfections with poise, yet corners with authority when the road bends. Even the milder 4-cylinder rear-drive and all-wheel drive variants uphold that signature steering feel, weighty enough to instill confidence but still communicative when you're threading between apexes. And while some drivers might long for an extra tactile feedback quiver at low speeds, the system's overall calibration makes for a sedan that feels alive and eager whether you're navigating city streets or exploring winding backroads. Slip into the cabin, and the 2026 5 5 Series greets you with a harmonious blend of spaciousness and refinement. Soft touch materials line the dashboard and door panels, with subtle contrast stitching and optional open-pore wood or brushed metal accents that add a handcrafted touch. The front seats, available in variations ranging from plush comfort cushions to heavily bolstered sports seats, are as supportive during marathon road trips as they are snug during spirited drives. And overhead, the expansive panoramic glass roof bathes the interior in natural light, strengthening the impression of airiness and openness. Tech-wise, BMW has revisited the infotainment experience with a redesigned iDrive 8 system, pairing a wider, high-resolution touchscreen with a more intuitive menu layout that minimizes unnecessary taps. Voice and gesture controls complement the physical rotary controller, ensuring that accessing navigation, music, or vehicle settings can be done with minimal distraction. Perhaps the most forward-looking addition is BMW's hands-free highway assistant, which, on eligible roadways, can manage acceleration, braking, and steering within a designated lane, offering a preview of